He was to beat someone that his father, Jiro, could not fully dominate, and beating Pickle would put him in a tier of his own. The match gets arranged inside the underground arena. Pickle is thrilled to see someone as tall as him and wastes no time starting the fight. After a short exchange, Jack suddenly proposes a fighting contest to see whose teeth are stronger. The two giants charge at each other and immediately start trying to bite each other's lips off. Pickle ends up winning that bizarre showdown by lifting Jack's massive body with his mouth alone before throwing him so hard that it tears away part of Jack's lower facial skin. Furious, Jack responds with a barrage of punches. But instead of hurting Pickle, he just gets the caveman even more excited and pushes him into his leaning forward stance. Pickle then rushes at Jack at full speed, but Jack manages to redirect the attack and send him flying into the spectator arena. Not missing a beat, Jack grabs Pickle, throws him back into the arena rematch. Pickle is so unsettled by this that he initially runs away and leaves the Tokyo Dome altogether, convinced that Jack somehow came back from the dead. Eventually, Pickle decides he has to defend his pride as a fighter and faces Jack again. The rematch doesn't go much better for Jack, as Pickle defeats him a second time. Afterward, the caveman hangs Jack's unconscious body upside down from the top of a skyscraper, planning to come back and eat the victim. After being rescued and taken back to the hospital, Jack immediately tries to head back to the arena for a third fight with Pickle. Before he can do that though, Bucky steps in and stops him, warning that if he challenged Pickle again in his condition, the caveman wouldn't just beat him this time, he'd actually eat him. Baki Hanma versus Yashizaru. Baki Hanma is the son of Yujiro Hanma, a man widely known as the most dangerous human on the planet. And growing up with that name comes with some ridiculously high expectations. Baki has been training since he was a little kid, pushing his body through training routines so brutal that most adults wouldn't survive them. Over the years, he mastered a huge variety of martial arts, including striking, grappling, and submission techniques.
Go on. Thanks. It's okay. Come here. Come on. Come on.
After any logical person would have stayed on the ground. At 13 years old, he made the climb up Yasha Crag to visit his father's old friend, a giant
Come
ugly
on, Lynch.
man named Reiichi Ando, trained in a harsh environment where Yujiro was punished. The mountain also happens to be where the monstrous ape Yashizaru resides. Yashizaru is a legendary giant ape living deep in the forest of Mount Ida, and the word legendary is doing a lot of work here, because this creature is enormous, ferocious, and has apparently never lost a fight in its entire. It has no formal training because it's an ape, but nature gave it everything it needs: massive physical strength, heavy claws built for tearing, bone-crushing grip strength, and the kind of durability that comes from spending your entire existence surviving in the wild. It moves fast for something its size. It has zero hesitation, and it has absolutely no concept of mercy. Bucky's first encounter with Yashizaru ended badly, with Ando getting seriously injured while trying to save him. After spending some time training and getting stronger, Bucky returns to challenge the monster ape again. This time, he prepares for the fight by creating a massive ring of fire. He and Yashizaru can simultaneously run. Bucky goes on the attack first. Yet, in response, the ape wraps its legs around Bucky's neck, locks him in, and starts beating him to the ground with punches. Bucky gets caught again, and the ape bites down hard on his shoulder, with Bucky screaming just how painful it is. Even then, he pushes through the pain and keeps kicking the ape in the groin until it finally lets go. Bucky tries to turn things around with his speed, throwing a fast flurry of hits into the creature's body, but the ape answers right back by driving its claws straight into Bucky. Using pure brute force, Bucky manages to knock the ape down with heavy punches, but the monster just gets right back up, grabs Bucky, and starts slamming him into the ground and then straight into the rocks with a brutal force that would have ended things for most people. The ape grabs Bucky by the foot and starts slamming him hard into the ground. For a moment, it really looks like it's over, and the monster tries to transform. Bucky realizes normal martial arts and structured techniques just aren't permanent against something like this, so he adapts fast, both mentally and physically. and goes for a more primal, instinct-driven state to keep up. In the chaos, Baki manages to blind the 8 by gouging out one of its eyes. After a brutal back and forth, he lands a finishing move, driving his hand into the creature's throat and ripping out its windpipe with his bare hands. Even with the injury that severe, the legendary beast doesn't die. Instead, he recognizes Baki as the stronger opponent and ultimately submits by bowing in defeat. The two of them somehow come out of this with a strange mutual understanding, which is genuinely one of the more wholesome outcomes, considering what just happened.
Just cutting in here really quick, I recently partnered up with GamerSupps. A lot of you might have already heard about GamerSupps before. They're like the go-to for energy supplements for gamers and people that enjoy anime and manga. Pretty big in the community. It's a product with 0 sugar, less than 1 carb, and less than 1 calorie, so it's keto-friendly and diabetic safe. So this is pretty big because I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, and it's both healthier and cheaper than just straight up buying energy drinks from a gas station or something. And on top of that, I'm sure some of you may love this. They also have this like very aesthetic waifu cup.
All right, coming up next, we get to a lightweight bout between James Vick and Nate Diaz. All right, so here he is at long last making his UFC debut. You hear so much about those famed octagon jitters and nerves. It's something he's gonna have to bottle here tonight. These lights are bright. He doesn't look wide-eyed making the walk here, but there might be an adrenaline dump if you do too much too soon. Nonetheless, the bigger story, this man finally has arrived at his UFC debut.
At him landing that jab, and it's almost picture perfect. The jab lifts the head, the right hand follows, and guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to be considered a boxer if I had the skills that this young man possesses. Be happy, because you spent a lifetime developing it, and now it puts you on the cusp of UFC superstar.
He looks as comfortable throwing a jab as I do, like folding a slice of pizza in half, you know? And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Diaz is 2 years the elder. The reach is identical. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, James, the Executioner Vick! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
Ready?
All right, here we go with round 1. The UFC debut has finally arrived for this young man. It's a feel-good story, undeniably. He's got a lot of friends and family in the building. And given what he did on the regional circuit, the expectations are high that he can step right into the big show tonight and realize success immediately. Doesn't happen for everybody, but a lot of hype behind this young man. We'll see if he can live up to it tonight.
And you learn a lot about these prospects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Nice punch there.
Man, how good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach in Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand with the best strikers in the world.
Just misses with the right. That shot blocked by the long and rangy James Vick.
Big body kick landing.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Diaz gets touched by that kick there. Oh, you can hear the thwack from here as he lands another leg kick in DC. Now we're seeing visible damage as that leg starts to redden up.
And now you start to see the damage. And now you start to see the limping of the opponent. Watch as he gets kicked in the leg, he's turning away. He can't even get any pressure on his front leg anymore. He is beat up. That leg has been tenderized by this young man.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Just missing on the uppercut there. 20 seconds now remain in the round. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Round two straight ahead.
Okay, settle down, settle down. This striking is way too amateur for you, okay? You have...
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys would be evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Good jab.
Well, Nate Diaz in a pretty good flow state here early, DC, as he's able to land that jab yet again.
He lands that jab over and over again, and it's not like he's throwing it hard. He's throwing it just to touch you every single time.
So 31 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. And in terms of the accuracy rate, DC landing at a 59% clip thus far tonight against James Vick. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Under 3 minutes now to go round two.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, he tagged him with the punch there, DC. That's an educated left hand.
He's got great timing with his left hand.
Got the single call.
That when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also gonna be able to land. He's gotta be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Under a minute now to go in the round. man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2. Definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner. That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh! Ooh, blocks the shot. And there's a takedown attempt. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. He got some things done offensively, but defense still an issue. And as such, the cut on his lip is only getting worse. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have connected for James Femboy, landing with 29% accuracy thus far against Nate Diaz. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most. Oh, big knee!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Diaz's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Beautiful. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Oh, big left hook there. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Tags him with the left. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Nice punch there by Diaz. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it. Oh! He's out!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 32 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
very stiff skin. It's supposed to be weak. Gyro picks up even more so, creating a huge dust cloud that blankets the area. He blends into it perfectly, disappearing from sight entirely. From inside the car, Gyro starts aiming Sikorsky with sneak attacks from every direction. Irony is that Sikorsky, the guy known for using cheap shots and ambush tactics himself, completely misses his nerve. He starts yelling for Gaia to come out and fight like a man. Gaia pays no attention to his flames. He keeps attacking himself as he does while whispering unsettling taunts, turning the entire fight into a psychological nightmare. The non-stop attacks from out of nowhere and with a complete lack of control eventually breaks Sikorsky's mental. Terrified, lying in front of the confused arena crowd, he drops to his knees and desperately begs Gaia for mercy. The man who broke out of a missile silo for fun, who spent weeks tearing is now sobbing on the arena floor. Stop. This fight gets remembered. As a Sikorsky psychological right after the physical damage shield.
Family food for yours, Apple. The DIAZ 60.
Only on the $3 menu at McDonald's, a sausage burrito is $2. So dip, drizzle, or douse to your heart's desire. Plus, no matter how you sauce your sausage burrito, it's still just $2. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices will be fair. Delivery.
I only want the best ingredients for my recipes, and the same goes for my baking. That's why I switched to Chime. You get fee-free banking to start, plus cash back, easy credit building, and a higher APY on savings. Like tiramisu, Chime has the best of banking, all layered into one. Open a Chime account in minutes.
Yujiro Hanma. So earlier in this video, we talked about Doko Orochi absolutely dismantling Dory. We covered him in detail already, so now we get to talk about what happens when someone like that runs into Yujiro Hanma. Yujiro is the father of Baki, the central villain to the entire franchise, and the single most terrifying human being the series has ever produced. The show describes him as the strongest creature on the planet, and it means that completely literally. He has defeated entire military platoons with his bare hands just to pass the time when he gets bored. His physical abilities are completely absurd. His durability is so extreme that he can take a direct lightning strike without showing any physical damage. While his incredible speed lets him move so fast that he...
All right, coming up next is a UFC lightweight division bout.
His most iconic feat is a muscular formation on his back that physically
You ready?
So he won his UFC debut by knockout, so you gotta think the confidence is sky high as he tries to move to 2-0 in the big show here tonight. No nerves whatsoever when he made the UFC debut, and the results really spoke to that. So now, a little bit more pressure on him, added audience, more eyeballs. We'll see if he can respond to that pressure and deliver another knockout performance here tonight. Opens with the inside leg kick. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barbosa, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Leg kick.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Diaz gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. That punch no good. Hook to the head there by Diaz. 1 minute.
Beautiful body kick.
And a nice left hand there on the inside.
I mean, he's cutting it down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Another leg kick lands.
Pretty good right hand.
Good stick.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Another just like that, okay? Whatever. No wavering.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said. Oh! You got him.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside end is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's
right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Diaz's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Back and forth we go. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. That right thigh really starting to show some bruising. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, Stan.
Looked like it did start a little bit.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly. Oh! Serve him up. Go get him.
Entertaining scrap so far. right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these...
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Unbelievable. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done. He's done.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Let's call a stop to this contest at 32 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
While the rest of his dope sets up a huge trap for Dorian at the amusement park, Kato goes off on his own and decides he's handling the conflict solo. He tracks Dorian all the way to a sketchy underground hideout and shows him Sony ready to take the man down by himself. The American ends up disappointed when he sees him running down and he can't get him with the deed he was actually looking for. They end up talking for a bit and reveal the place they're fighting in is a hidden World War II era base. Toe tries to catch Dorian's tail with his high kick. Dorian starts easily and fires back with his new Chinese kempo punch. Dorian then explains he was going to use the time. The match will be into a bucket of grease and the match will be flat. Then he wants to set up Kato refuses and will fight his own way instead. Dorian starts landing through the hits, but Kato refuses to back down and uses nearby bottles as weapons, kicking them into Dorian's face and actually managing to injure him. For a moment, Kato even starts to turn his fight around and goes for Dorian's eyes with his fingers. But then it is revealed that Kato had actually been under Dorian's hypnosis for part of the fight, meaning a lot of what he thought he did wasn't even real damage. Dorian tells him straight up that he has no chance of winning. Even so, Kato keeps going and tries to use fishing wire again, but before he can do anything, Dorian really uses his own wire to tear into Kato's neck and ends the fight right there. Later, Ritsu finds Kato's half-dead body stuck inside a training bag at the Shinshinkai dojo. Kato barely survives all the injuries and ends up unconscious in the hospital. The Shinshinkai then swear to revenge while Dorian goes away. At one point during Butler's fight with Dorian at the amusement park, Dopo nearly finishes him, but stops his final blow in a second.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout.
Still unconscious. Not taking care of him, pushes him into Mancino.
You ready? You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Opens with the inside leg kick. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Timely defense. Huge block for him.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round one getting underway here as he won his last fight. Just missing on the uppercut there.
Nice.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
And he landed a nice hook shot there, DC.
He landed the hook exactly where he needed it to be, and threw it with ill intent.
Big power shot there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Diaz. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, big right hand, yes. Elbow lands for him. Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin, made his chin touch his shoulder with that beautiful hook. He really got all of himself into that hook, pivoted off the right hand, big left hook lands. What a great punch.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Diaz's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to...
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easy. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
You're looking fantastic. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to go out there and I want you to...
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
All right, so new round, same narrative as he continues to land that hook, and I'm just not sure how many more his opponent can take.
His opponent will not be able to take many. In the previous round, he took a number of the same exact strikes, and now you can see it start to truly wear on him. Ooh, what a punch.
And he landed the right hand there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Straight right is there. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something behind it.
Oh, that's a set.
Very bad. What a big-time takedown.
postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round 2. Back to the feet now. Diaz's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Good punch.
Clipped him with a right hand there. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Strong work with the jabs there by Diaz. Man, it's almost like...
Whoa! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh! Oh, my God! Left hook, right hand. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Nice straight punch.
Well, not sure if I saw a Stockton slap in there, but it has been punches and bunches from Nathan Diaz tonight.
As it always is, right? Nate is a guy that is going to overwhelm you with volume. And tonight, he's starting to enter that flow state that will allow him to do just that.
Split the guard. Now his opponent's through. And just like that, the fight is over. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight. But don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Boars and the Dark Matter Thieves show up, and in what might be the most catastrophic single event in the entire series, demolish 99.8% of the city and so if you were living in a city at that point, your house, your job, your favorite restaurant, your neighbor's annoying dog, all of it was gone before you even had a chance to panic. Here's the thing though, after that total annihilation, Meta Knight steps in and rebuilds the whole place. And the new A City is basically unrecognizable. It becomes home to the Hero Association's new headquarters, a massive fortress-like complex of at least 66 floors, reinforced to the point where it's almost impenetrable. The surrounding city gets turned into kind of a wasteland, but the headquarters itself is top tier. If you're an A-class or S-class hero, you can have your own apartment inside the building, complete with trading rooms, training grounds, and a whole section just for sparring. There's also a coffee shop inside the facility where some of the heroes hang out. Outside the hero complex, the vacant land is converted into a private residential zone.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Evan Dunham and Nate Diaz.
We're talking pools, restaurants, cafe, and underground mall. And the latest concept is technology. So
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. This young contender has won his last 3 fights, and as many of you know, each knockout more impressive than the last. He'll try to extend the knockout streak here tonight to continue his path toward title contention. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the punch.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Missed with that attempt.
Real quick leg kick.
Nice head movement there by Evan Dunham. Double leg kick. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he...
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, ready to go with round one. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last 3 fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Nice punch land.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activities that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Gets the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Got the single collar tie. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
They continue to exchange. Oh, nice hook by him there.
How many times can this young man land this particular punch?
And they separate.
That was lightning fast, that right hand. Big kick land.
Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin, made his chin touch his shoulder with that beautiful hook. He really got all of himself into that hook, pivoted off the right hand, big left hook lands. What a great punch.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. 90 seconds to go in the opening round. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. If you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
And there's another takedown attempt. Oh, collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top. I'll just follow this one.
Oh, man. These are starting to hurt me, and I'm not getting punched. Just continual punishment with that hook.
I mean, how many times can he land this strike before his opponent understands that he has to protect himself? It won't take many more. You better make an adjustment.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Great action in that takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Doing great. Fantastic. Breathe. Great. Just breathe in. All right? Here's some more. Listen.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally, you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast
quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Oh, single collar tie here. Another shot here. Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand slide, you start to see real big reactions from his opponent.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Unable to connect it.
I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. What a takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
5 minutes to go.
Beautiful strike.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot, It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Huge right hand! Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Big kick lands.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Fantastic takedown lands.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life in the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Shot there, DC. There's the finishing run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
Gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's gotta press him. He's gotta go chase that finish down now.
Back to the feet. Nice entry there as he gets another takedown, and I know his opponent has confidence in his ability to get back up, but I got an idea. How about don't get taken down in the first place?
How about defend yourself? Over and over, you're getting taken down. You're losing the...
Oh! He's out!
He's done! He's done!
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, DIAZ.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
The amusement park itself becomes a battleground during this supreme hero arc, when a mind mass brings sights with it as we see this conversation on the about legacy of the hero. Saitama is disinterested and leaves the place, which is a very Saitama interaction. Shortly after, SP Clown attacks the park guest and a mind mass defends the crowd. He gets thrown into the Ferris wheel, debates internally whether using his true form will destroy his idol career, and ultimately transforms to finish off the monster. The Ferris wheel, the all becomes a fight scene. As an Ice City resident, the amusement park was both the city's main attraction and one of its good. The monster seemed to identify products spaces as ideal targets, and a theme park is basically a neon sign in that context. J-City. J-City is a seaside city in that coastal area and its source of its most catastrophic. An incredibly powerful invades from the ocean and has pure roster. Lightning Man, Bun Bun Man, Back Man, Jet Nice Guy, Net, Moomin Rider, and Jinners all get you. That's 8 heroes, including 2 F-Class, going down before Saitama arrives to end it. Yes, Glacier, who the prisoner, is actually imprisoned in J City at the smaller